Things a little different from people who've been here before. We're going to do the announcements first. You know, right up the road here, we've had people, you know, breaking into houses, breaking into cars, and all that good stuff. So we just wanted to let you know that being a little church, we decided that we were going to try to deter any of that. So we went and decided to get somebody to do security in the parking lot to make sure, because there's idiots everywhere. So we figured we'd get the best security person we could possibly get. So all the way from Mayberry, North Carolina, nobody else but Barney P. Fife.
I need to talk to you. It's really bad. It's really, really bad. I gotta tell you something. It's really bad. It's big. It's really big.
How big is it?
It's just so big. I don't even.
Well, what is it?
I gotta tell you something.
What?
I was watching that little parking lot right out there.
Yeah.
When all of a sudden somebody come racing down the street there, wasn't paying attention to where they were going, and they ran over a cat. Oh, it was awful. They ran over a cat. A meow meow cat, you know. It's sort of like what this looks like up here. What do you mean, what did the cat look like? What did the cat look like? It was flat as a pancake, man. What are you talking about?
No, Barney. What did it look like before it was run over? Maybe
before. Yeah, right. Yeah. Anyway, what are y'all doing in here? Looks like you got a bunch of folks and having a big old time.
Well, we're going to have a special guest here tonight.
Have a special guest?
We're trying to have a church service.
Having a church service?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Good. Church service. I like church.
You do?
Oh, yeah. In fact, you know what? I've been trying. Hey, listen. I just remembered something.
What's that?
I just remembered I'm upset with you, buddy.
What you upset me about?
Well, I'm going to tell you what I'm upset with you about.
Okay.
I called you a couple of weeks ago. Me and Thelma Lou had an anniversary. You remember that?
Yes, sir.
And I called you on the telephone to ask you what to do for Thelma Lou for our anniversary. Do you remember that?
Exactly.
Yeah, well, it didn't turn out like you said it was going to.
Well, what happened?
It was terrible. It was just a disaster. It was just awful.
Well, what happened?
What happened? I'm going to tell you what happened. I called you on the phone. You told me what to do. I wrote it all down. I did it just like you said to do it. And it didn't turn out like you said it was going to turn out. Oh, it was just awful. It was terrible.
Did you get her flowers?
Yes, I got her the card and the flowers. I got that.
Okay.
Yes, I
Did you
did.
take her out to the candlelight dinner?
Yes, I did that too. And just like you suggested, you said, Barney, if you really want to make things romantic for Thelma Lou, you'll put candles all over the restaurant. We burnt the place down, thank you very much.
Well, did you tell her what I told you to tell her?
I couldn't remember all that mushy-gushy stuff.
Why not?
I couldn't remember. I wrote it down, but I just couldn't, you don't want to hear. It was just terrible. It was awful. You know what I wrote it down on the piece of paper. What did you say? What did you say? You remember what you said? I don't think you remember what you said. It's right over here. And
I told
right
you
here on this
that
paper.
you're supposed to tell her
Where's that?
that her face would stop.
No, that's not right. No, you got to read it just like it is on here. And you don't even know where you are. Just look at it and look right there. Read that right there.
All right. I told you.
Yeah, now they can't hear you. You got to have a microphone out there.
I don't want a microphone.
Well, you got to have one because they can't hear what you're saying.
Okay.
Come on, Brent, to get with it.
It's just about anything you want to call me.
Yeah, all right. Well, go ahead and read that right there. What you said to
Did you tell her, say, Thelma Lou, when I look in your eyes, the beauty of your face makes time stand still.
I couldn't remember all that mushy-gushy stuff.
So what did you say?
Oh, you don't want to hear what came out.
Yes, we do.
No, I don't want to tell you.
Why not?
I don't think. No,
Come on.
All right, I'll tell you what I said. so stop the clock. There, you see?
Oh, Barney, what are we going to do with you? You didn't say that, did you?
Oh, yes. Let me just tell you something, buddy. Since that little last years didn't work out, I went out on my own and I got something for Thelma Lou I knew was going to be a big hit.
What, may I ask, was that?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yes, we would.
Well, if you must know, Nosy, I got her a mood ring.
A what?
A mood ring! It's the neatest invention known to man. It tells you everything you need to know about a woman.
And what might that be?
Oh, yeah. When she's in a good mood, it turns green. Of course, when she's in a bad mood, it leaves a red mark on the forehead. You'll get that joke on the way home. See, she hits me in the forehead with the ring and it makes a red mark on the forehead. You got it now, didn't you? Y'all go ahead and laugh at it now, so you got it. There you go.
By the way,
yeah.
Since we got all that out of the way, how's everybody else back in Mayfair?
Oh, they're doing good.
How's Andy doing?
Oh, he's doing fine. Oh, he's doing good.
What about Opie?
Who?
Opie.
Opie? You know, I saw him just the other day. You know what? I saw him over there at the courthouse, in the square. And I went over to him, and he didn't act like he was feeling so good. So I went over to him, I said, Opie, are you feeling all right? He said, Barney, I'm not feeling so good. I said, well, what in the world's going on? He said, well, this past Sunday, I went to Sunday school, and the Sunday school teacher was talking about how God created the heavens and the earth, and how he created Adam, put Adam to sleep, took a rib from his side, and created Eve. He said, Barney, my side's been hurting. I think I'm getting ready to have a wife.
What about Aunt B?
Oh, Aunt B, she's doing good. Oh, she's doing real swell. Doing good.
Well, I'm afraid to ask, how's Otis?
Otis? You know, I heard something about him just the other day. I could not believe my ears. But after thinking about, you don't remember Otis. Remember how Otis is? Good, on the sauce all the time? You remember that? Oh, boy. He'd been drinking all night one night, and the next morning he's trying to find his way home. And of all things that he could stumble up onto, now get this, of all things, he stumbles up onto a baptismal service. Can you believe that? Oh, boy. He comes up there stumbling around and breathing heavy. What y'all doing out here? Well, the pastor was trying to be kind towards him. He said, well, we got a bunch of sinners out here trying to find Jesus. Do you want to find Jesus? He said, okay, sure, why not? So the pastor takes him over the water, dips him down, brings him back up, and said, have you found Jesus, brother? He said, oh, I sure have. So he takes him back down, brings him back up, and said, have you found Jesus? He said, So he takes him back down, brings him back up, and said, have you found Jesus? He said, are you sure this is where he fell in?
Well, I'm afraid to ask.
Are you on that one right there? Which one is this one? Is this number one? No, which one is it? 1, 1, 2, 2, 2. No, it is number one. It is number one because it went off there in just a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Yeah. Well, it's just, I can tell they're having a hard time hearing me. Anyway, what did you say? Well, now you're louder. What are you doing louder? We don't want you any louder. Where's he?
Yeah, Brent.
Which one are you on? Is he on that one? Keep tapping on it there. No, he's not on that one. You're not on that one. You're not on that one. Oh, we're on the same channel. Oh, that's not good. There, now we're talking. That's good. That way we'll go up at the same time. That's better. There we go. Now, what was you saying?
I said, what about that lunatic, Ernest T. Bass?
Oh, Lord. I don't want to even talk about him. He's still throwing rocks and all that stuff.
Well, I think it's better.
You know, I'm just going to tell you something. You know, me and Thelma Lou, we've been traveling around the countryside, and we've been going to different churches and different things, you know, and you know, there's something that I've noticed, and I don't know if you noticed it or not, but it's really been bothering me. Somebody's not paying attention to what they're putting in the bulletins. Have you noticed that? There's stuff in there that is misspelled, things that shouldn't But I've been keeping track of it, and I'm going to share a couple of them. All right, you ready for this? Hang on to your hat, or hair, or whatever you got there.
Hat.
Yeah. Is that your real hair? Okay. All right, here we go. All right, our next song. Now, this is actual stuff that was in a bulletin. All right, you ready for this? Our next song is Angels We Have Heard Get High. That's supposed to be on high, not get high. Don't let worry kill you, let the church help. Remember in prayer the many who are sick of our church and community. It's supposed to be in our church and community. Yeah, he got that. He's laughing back there. Bless his heart. This afternoon there will be a meeting in the south and north ends of the church. Children will be baptized at both ends. Now this one really gets me. I'm telling you what, this one really gets me. Now you listen to this. At the evening service tonight, the sermon topic will be, What is Hell? Come early and listen to our choir practice. Can you believe that? I can't believe it. That's just not right.
Well, we got things to do here. I think it's about time for you to head back.
Well, I'll tell you what I want to do. Here's what I'd like to do. I'd like to go around and see who all we have here tonight. So you can just go sit down. And thank you for your help, Roy. Rudy Baker. What's your name? Brent. Brent. Okay. All right, bless your heart. Well, you go ahead and sit down. I'm going to just go around here with this microphone, and we're just going to I'm going to probably get to everybody in here tonight. Let's see who all we got here. Let's just see. What's your name?
Earl.
Huh?
Earl.
Earl? Nice to meet you, Earl. Well, you got a situation going up in here too, I tell you. You got that thing all slicked up tonight, I tell you what. You know what they call a flea on a bald man's head? Homeless. Yeah. I tell you what, pretty soon, well, like this guy back here, you guys can switch from Head and Shoulders to Mop and Glow. Yeah. What's your name?
Rick.
Rick, nice to meet you, Rick. And this is Earl and Rick. All right, well, good. What's your name, son?
Scott.
Scott, nice to meet you, Scott. Now, Earl, let me just ask you a question. Now, how far do you live from here?
15 miles.
15 miles. Well, that's good. That's really good. Now, let me ask you something, Earl. Do you have any kind of hobbies you like to do? You know, like hunting, fishing, you know, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, fishing.
You like to fish? Well, good. Good. Likes to fish. Well, what do you fish?
What's that?
What do you fish? I mean, you know, what kind of fish do you get?
Bass.
Bass fish. And how big? What's the biggest fish you caught?
2 foot.
2 foot. Now we are in church now, so make sure you don't be exaggerating. 6 inches. Went from 2 feet to 6 inches. That was real fast. So, yeah, you can sit down. You don't have to stand up if you don't. Oh, she's in your way. Are you filming this whole thing?
Yes.
Hey, good to see you. Hey, Mom. Are we on the air?
No, you're gonna go on YouTube.
Oh, we're going YouTube. Huh? What's YouTube? What is that? I've never heard of that.
It's an internet site where you just.
It's an internet site? No, what's an internet site?
It's a site where you watch videos.
It's a site to watch videos. I never heard of such a thing. How about that? Boy, look what this world's coming to. Well, now, also, besides fishing, you like to do anything else?
Chores for her.
Chores for, who's her?
Julie.
Who's what? What now?
Julie.
Julie? Hi, Julie. What? So now, so he gives you chores to do?
No, he does chores.
Oh, he does the chores. Oh, okay. Yes. You give him a haircut and you do the chores. All right. That's fine. Listen, so now, do you have any hobbies you like to do?
Not really.
Not really. Okay. Well, sewing, cooking, fishing.
I like to cook when I'm.
You like to cook. All right. Well, what kind of cooking do you like to do?
A little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything. Oh boy, I'll tell you what, you eat pretty good, don't you? Oh yeah, I see it right there. Yeah. I can tell the that you're a really nice guy. Yeah, and that you're on the level, because the bubble's in the middle. You'll get these jokes on the way home. Yeah, she's not getting the joke. Anyway, so what's your name?
Dave.
Dave. Nice to meet you, Dave. So you live close around here?
About 10 miles.
10 miles. That's good. We're 10 miles. Now, do you know Earl up here?
No.
You don't know Earl? Hey, Earl, this is Dave back here. Yeah, you guys should get up and shake hands. Or Dave, you come up here. Just come on up here. Earl, this is Dave. Dave, this is Earl. Yeah, there you go. Now y'all know each other. Y'all have the same situation. And so I figured you probably should meet, you know. Yeah, y'all hairless for men. And so anyway, but yeah, that's good. Do you have any hobbies you like to do, Dave?
I like to cook.
You like to cook? Well, what kind of stuff do you like to cook?
I've been cooking more fish now.
Fish? Hey, Earl, you know what? I'll tell you what. See, now, if you catch the fish, he'll cook them right up for you. You didn't even say you like to cook fish. So he doesn't have a chance. See, he catches the fish and you don't cook them for him. So he's going to go to Dave's house and he'll cook them right up. Now, do you cook bass fish?
No.
No, you don't cook bass. Well, you're out of luck, Earl. He doesn't cook bass. Bless your little heart. Well, anyway, let's see who else we got here. You're Rick? Yeah, Rick, how far you live from here?
15 miles.
15 miles. Now, is that north, south, east, or west?
That's south.
South. Let's see. Did you say 15 miles? East. Oh, the opposite direction. Sorry, I thought y'all might live or in the same vicinity there, and y'all could ride together, you know. Do you have any hobbies you like to do?
Yeah, play drums.
You like to play the drums. Well, good. Is that all? You got other kinds of stuff that you like to do?
Yeah, I like to go fishing.
You like to go fishing? How about that? Well, hey, Earl, you got a fishing buddy now. What's that? He's seen you there. You didn't know he seen you, did you? Well, how come you didn't say hi to him? You just didn't want to see him, did you? Well, you saw him, but you didn't want to see him, huh? Oh, yeah, I see what your kind is. I'll tell you what. Now, Rick, besides playing the drums and fishing, is there anything else you like to do?
Yeah, I like watching race cars.
You like to watch the race cars. All right, well, that's good stuff right there. Now, let's see who else we got. Hey, how you doing? What's your name?
George?
George. All right, we got Earl, Dave, and Rick, and George. All right, well, I'll tell you what. Now, George, is there anything, how far do you live?
Around 20 miles.
20 miles. Is that east, north, south, or west?
Probably south.
South. Let's see, you live east and you live what? South. Hey, he lives over close to you. No, you're not. Oh, how do you know?
Does she in Schwarzburg? They live in Schwarzburg.
Why are you taking your head back for? Everybody's getting picked on tonight. Everybody. Now, George, is there any kind of hobbies you like to do?
Not really.
Not really. So you just sit around and do nothing?
No, I do a lot of work.
Oh, you do work? Oh, well, okay. Well, so you don't like to work then?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, you do like to work? Well, I just asked you what you like to do and you said nothing. So anyway, make up your mind, man. Come on. Now, listen, George, besides not liking, or you do like to work, but besides that, there's nothing else you like to do at all?
Go to church.
You like to go to church. All right, so what else do you like to do?
No.
The questions don't get any easier, George. Hey, you know what? I was just... Are you going to be all right, ma'am? She's over here just laughing up a storm. Be careful, something might break loose. I don't know if we got a doctor in the house. You got doctors or EMTRs or what do you call those people? EMS, EMTs. Yeah, you got any EMTs or any nurses or doctors in the house? Not a single one, so you better be careful because we ain't got nobody here. Now, George, besides going to church and working, is there anything else you like to do?
No.
Hey, she says you like to eat. Well, that's something right there.
Okay.
Well, what do you like to eat?
Food.
Well, I know that. Well, what kind of food?
Different kinds.
Different kinds. Now, I ain't got all night here, George. Let's cut straight to the chase here. Now, what kind
Meat.
Meat? Okay. I'll tell you, this is going to be a long night. All right, let's get more specific. What kind of meat?
Hamburger.
Hamburger. Now we're getting somewhere. You're getting sweating over here. Bless your heart. Hope your teeth don't fall out. Listen. Oh, she's having a big old time, isn't she? So now, George, well, it was nice talking to you, George. I'm going to go back here. What's your name?
Gene.
Gene. Nice to meet you, Gene. Now, Gene.
Too.
Oh, good. Good.
I'm watching you.
You have? I've been watching you too, buddy. Well, yeah, I had my eye on you the moment you walked in the door. Now, Gene, how far do you live from here?
About 30 miles.
About 30 miles. Okay. It's north, south, east, or west?
South.
South. Okay, so you live over past Rick, and what's your name?
Sydney Bell.
So, what?
Sydney Bell.
Sydney Bell?
Sydney.
Sydney, like the Australia Sydney? Okay, all right, good. All right, well, I just wanted to make sure, you know, I didn't want to get it all messed up there and call you Sydney. All right, now listen, Gene, yeah. Now, Gene, what do you like to do? What kind of hobbies you have?
I like to read and do jigsaw puzzles.
You like to read and jigsaw puzzles. All right. Is this your lovely wife over here? Well, good. I'm glad. She brought you.
Yeah.
Oh, so she drove tonight?
No.
Oh,
No, she makes me drive.
she makes. Well, you said she brought you.
Well, she tells me where to go.
Oh, she tells you how to do it. So she tells you how to drive?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. What's your name?
Nancy?
Nancy. Now, so you tell Gene how to drive?
Yes.
Oh, you do. So he's a bad driver.
Yes.
Very bad driver. Does she ever drive, Gene?
Sometimes.
Sometimes she drives. Well, I'm talking about not in the other seat. I'm talking about behind the wheel.
Yeah.
She does drive behind the wheel. Do you tell her how to drive when she's driving?
I try not to.
You try not to. Well, see, it's only fair she tells you how to drive. All right, so now what does he do that you tell him not to do or to do that he doesn't do?
Runs off the road.
He runs off the road? Oh, now that's just beats everything I've ever seen. So now you tell him to stay on the road. What about the stoplights and all that kind of stuff? How about if he's going too fast or too slow?
He does pretty good with speed.
He does pretty good. Now see there, Gene, I'm proud of you, buddy. I'll tell you what, she's bragging on you now. Oh, buddy, I'll tell you what, that's good stuff right there. That's good. Hey, how you doing?
All right.
What's your name?
Bob.
Bob, nice to meet you, Bob. So we got Earl, Rick, Dave, Gene, and Bob, and George. Oh, buddy. Trying to remember everybody's name, about wore me out. All right, now, Bob, now, do you live close around here?
About 10 miles.
About 10 miles. Now, is that north, south, east, or west? West. I don't think we've had anybody from the west here before. Have we got anybody from the west here? Oh, you're from the west. Okay. Where do you live? How far is that?
Well, it's about 20 miles.
About 20 miles. So, Bob, how far are you from here?
10 miles.
10 miles. So 20. So you live on past there. All right. Is this your wife here beside us? Oh, nice to meet you. What's your name?
B.
B. Oh, B. Well, Aunt B. Yeah, that's good. Now, Bob, do you have any hobbies you like to do?
No.
You don't have anything you like? She keeps you busy.
Yeah.
Well, how does she keep you busy?
Make me work.
Make you work? Well, you just said you don't do anything. So she slapped you because you didn't do anything. Huh? Wow, boy, she tore you up good, I'll tell you. I have to pray for her, I'll tell you. Now, what's your name? Oh, B. That's right. Yeah, we just had a memory thing. Now, B, do you have any hobbies you like to do?
I like to read.
You like to read. Well, that's good. So, Bob, you don't do anything and she reads. Now, what does she keep you busy doing?
Well, she tells me to do, I do it.
Well, just give me an example.
Well, mow the grass.
Mow the grass. What else?
Hang the clothes up.
Hang her clothes up? He hangs your clothes up? Oh, now come on. Now you're in church now, boy. Come on. Don't you start lying like that.
Hell, once he did that.
Well, I sure did. Oh, buddy, we'll start praying for you, buddy. Yeah, that'll be a whole lot worse than next time, buddy. Oh, yeah. Well, let me just tell you something. Let's see who else we got here. Hi, how you doing?
Hi.
What's your name?
Debbie.
Debbie, and what's your name?
Al.
Al and Debbie. Well, good. Hey, Gene, do you know Al and Debbie back here?
I do now.
You do now? Well, just turn around here. This is Debbie, this is Al, and this is Nancy. Nice to meet you. Good. Yeah, well, that's good. So now y'all know one another. That's good. Well, I tell you what, we're having a big old time here tonight. What's your name?
Kim.
Kim, nice to meet you, Kim. You live close by here?
About 17 miles.
About 17 miles. North, south, east, or west? East. Let's see, we have some people from the east. Are you from the east, Earl? She lives across the street from. How about that? Well, good. Y'all know these folks down here? Oh, y'all sit. And you told me your name and I forgot.
Scott.
Scott. And it's your wife here. What's your name? Tiffany. Nice to meet Scott and Tiffany. That's good. So you guys live across the street, or where do you live?
Same town.
Same town. So about 15 miles away from here. Rocksville. Well, if you got a broken window, it was Earl. He looks like Ernest does. So now, do you have any hobbies you like to do, Scott?
I coach football and wrestling.
Coach, I got my nose fixed, now my teeth won't work. Coach football and wrestling. Yeah, well, buddy, I bet you get in there. Yeah, buddy, I'll tell you what. Let's see who else we got here. Hi, how you doing? What's your name?
Dana.
What?
Dana.
Dana, nice to meet you. Oh, nice to see you. What's your name, sir?
Paul.
Paul and Dana. All right, y'all together. Hi there, how you doing? What's your name?
Mary.
Mary, nice to meet you, Mary. You're just the sweetest little thing. Bless her little heart. Did you make an airplane? Well, she's dangerous. Did you see that? She attacked me. I better stay over here where I'm safe.